5-5. How do you guys lose so many games?
Go ahead, Sid.
The last time a 9-0 team or better lost on Monday Night Football was all the way back in 1985. Ditka's Bears against the Dolphins. I was at that game. It was one of the most electrifying games I have ever been at. It's not happening tonight. I'm going Patriots. Tommy?
Susie, since they stopped guys from hitting in practice, coaching became even more important, and the best coach on the field is the guy on the New England sideline. And I'll take the Patriots because of that.
Fellas, because Chip Kelly said that LeSean McCoy couldn't help the Philadelphia Eagles in his offense, and he's with the Buffalo Bills tonight, and I don't believe that he's going to help the Buffalo Bills offense.
I get it.
I'm going with the New England Patriots.
There's a reason you bring this guy out.
Well, there's only one reason to go with the Patriots. Gronkowski, the Gronk will be big.
Defensive front of Buffalo, they should be able to keep them in the game, going against a banged-up New England. But I'm going with the Pats to stay undefeated.
Let's see, how many games we got left on Monday Night Football? About 5?
Yeah.
In New England, look, they may not lose all year, but I can't pick up ground if I agree with everybody.
There you go. There you
You can't pick up ground, period.
I'm going to try. Well, what the heck? Buffalo. I know. I live in New England. I got it. I'm trying to pick up ground. Enjoy the game. We'll see you at halftime. It's going to be great.
Turn the heat on up
Happy
in the room like
Thanksgiving.
that.
Good evening and welcome to Monday Night Football.
99 yards and a half. Are you ready for some football?
Nobody catches ball.
It's an amazing event. It makes rock concerts look like tea parties.
Look out, right through. It is scoop and score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Or you can take me now. I've seen it all. What a show. Man, it's put on tonight. Mega try into the record books. He did what? William Perry fights the football. He's out of the record. He did. The most bizarre finish you'll ever see. What a football game this turned out to be. Welcome to the Monday Night Kickoff, engineered by GMC. It's a clear, cold night at the Patriots Place in Foxborough, where the undefeated, defending champs host the 5-4 Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. Good evening, everyone. Mike Tirico, John Gruden, Lisa Salters talks to Rex Ryan right before kickoff. For the Patriots, John, 9 games, 9 wins. Tom Brady's playing his best ball ever, but there's the reality of losing pieces along the way. So all that talk of a potential another undefeated season put on hold when Dion Lewis tears his knee ligament, and then Julian Edelman goes down with a foot injury. So now the question, how do the Patriots change? How do they adjust?
Got a lot of respect for how well they adapt, Mike, to who they play and who they have available to play. This is the best passing team in the league, led by Tom Brady. But over the last couple weeks, with all the injuries to the offensive line, now Julian Edelman, I've seen them morph into a more balanced offense. They've handed the ball off to LeGarrette Blount 48 times from these multiple tight end sets. And when you look at it, they're running old-fashioned power plays. They get a double team at the point of attack. They pull the backside guard. They put 2 tight ends on the point of attack side, and it's a beautiful thing to watch. LeGarrette Blount pound the ball off the right side behind these tight ends and pulling guards, and every once in a while he'll break it and take it to the house. And off of these gap scheme power runs with Blount, they have play action passes that look exactly the same, and they throw the ball to Rob Gronkowski after fooling the inside linebackers. It is fun to watch. They can attack you a lot of different ways.
Well, Buffalo saw that attack. They scored 40 points against the Bills in the first meeting, 1 week 2 in Orchard Park by the road team, the Patriots. About these Bills, all the Rex Ryan excitement. Then they have a really bad start, a stinker of a loss in London to Jacksonville. They're 3-4. Questions are being asked. Now they've won back-to-back division games. Buffalo's right in the thick of the wild card chase. What's the formula, Coach, for an upset here tonight?
Got to eliminate the turnovers and the penalties. They did not do that the first time they played the Patriots. They got to stay true to themselves. Run the football with LeSean McCoy and their rookie Carlos Williams. The better they run it, the more they can keep the ball away from Tom Brady. And Tyrod Taylor throws the ball better when they have a running game. And most importantly, it's time for this high-priced, highly decorated defensive line of the Bills to take the game over against this Patriot offensive line. It's been a revolving door.
They want the win. Rex Ryan really wants to get a win over Bill Belichick. 10-4 all-time head-to-head advantage, Belichick. And in tonight's Gillette Flex Ball notes about Belichick, his 250th game as the Patriots head coach is tonight. 9th man to reach 250 with one team. And no one has a better winning percentage in games coached for one franchise than Belichick does here in New England. He tries to add to it against that familiar foe. Tonight it is Rex against Belichick on the marquee in Foxborough.
The Applebee's Taste the Change for $10 menu is here just for the holidays, with dishes like crispy chicken, brisket enchiladas, and steak and stout gravy. And everyone wants a taste. Come in and taste the change for $10 before it all disappears. Only at Applebee's.
Sometimes the present looked bright, sometimes romantic. There were tears in my eyes, and tears in my eyes. And so many little things that we learned were really the biggest things. Through it all, we saved and had a retirement plan, and someone who listened and helped us along the way. Because we always knew that someday the future would be the present.
Every someday needs a plan. Talk with us about your retirement today.
A better network as explained in a galaxy far, far away. Some networks promise unlimited data. Then they slow your downloads after just a gig or two. Verizon doesn't slow your stuff. Because when data is your only hope, better matters. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, December 18th.
Ow! So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist!
They do exist. Santa?
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where's the $1 million, Mr. Dog?
My money is in the bank, baby.
I'm not a baby. Baby.
Oh, you wanted $1 million?
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the getaway car.
Why don't we just go to Old Navy? They're giving away $1 million on Thanksgiving.
$1 million?
Someone in line when stores open on Thanksgiving will win $1 million, and everything's 50% off Thursday and Friday. Why would they do that?
Let's go to Old Navy.
Yeah,
that is insane.
No quarterback in NFL history has won more games with one team than Tom Brady's 169 with the Patriots. His success with Bill Belichick is the subject of tonight's Chalk Talk. No NFL head coach quarterback combo can match those 169 wins, 6 conference titles, and 4 Super Bowls. But the Brady-Belichick duo's dominance has truly come at home against the most familiar visitors. They're an incredible 37-4 in Foxborough when Brady starts against the division rival. While 2 of those came in meaningless Week 17 games, the other 2 losses came to the Jets before Rex Ryan arrived 7 years ago, promising not to kiss Belichick's rings. And while Rex's team had the shining moment for any AFC visitor in this stadium, winning the 2010 divisional playoff game in Foxborough, Ryan's Jets went 0-6 in the regular season, each of the last 3 years losing a tight one. Now, Ryan returns with a different AFC East team, hoping to finally leave with a regular season win. They didn't get in the regular season up at Orchard Park in Week 2, 466 yards, 3 touchdowns. The Bills won that game, or lost that game, I should say, to the Patriots 40-32. In tonight's State Farm Double Check Spotlight, let's talk about how Brady, who's dealt with Rex Ryan plenty, will use what's going on before the game gets started, before the play gets started, to give an idea of what's happening on defense.
Well, not many people play the quarterback position better, but a big part of Brady's greatness is in the pre-snap, where he showcases his preparation. I call it a rat, Mike. He puts the running back to the right. I call it a rat. That's what the R stands for. And he gets a pre-snap look at the defense. And if he sees a linebacker or a safety out there as he brings that back in, he knows it's man-to-man, and he puts the Jets in optimum play selection. Here's the rat. The running back is to the right. He sees James White and he sees a linebacker covering him. When White comes back into the backfield, he knows it's man coverage, so he sets the protection, and he hand signals a route at the bottom of the screen, and Danny Amendola scores. And it's all done in the pre-snap. And if you want to play an empty backfield set, you better know what you're doing. The Jets a couple weeks ago brought a double A gap blitz. Tom Brady changed the protection. He said, hey, Gronkowski, you block out, and I'll throw an audible. But Gilchrist, the cover guy, rushed. So Brady made an adjustment on the sideline. The next time the Jets brought that blitz, that double A look right up the middle, Gronkowski acted like he's blocking to the outside, and Gilchrist, the cover corner, blitzed. And they bluff the blitz and fool Gilchrist and end the day for the Jets. It's all done in the pre-snap with this preparation. It's magnificent. And after the ball is snapped, Tom Brady wants to take a two-step drop and throw the ball right off the launching spot in rhythm. But if the pocket is congested, he can change the launching spot with the best of them. There he is on the launching spot. Pocket breaks down. He creates a new launching spot, but he keeps the ball in a throwing position, eyes downfield, another touchdown. Tom Brady is one of the great all-time competitors. I don't know where he gets his drive from. There's something inside of him that's different than anybody that's ever played in football. He's 37 years old, and he's playing like he's 27.
Before the game, these violent times around the world claimed a local victim, far too young this past week. That young man is being remembered here tonight. Let's join Stadium PA announcer John Dolan.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a month in which the NFL salutes the service of our brave men and women in our armed forces, we also pause to remember the many who have recently lost their lives in senseless terrorist attacks abroad. Last Thursday, this reality struck close to home when 18-year-old Ezra Schwartz, a native of Sharon, Massachusetts, and a huge Patriots fan, was gunned down nearly 5,500 miles from home while studying abroad. At this time, we would like to honor Ezra Schwartz and the hundreds of victims like him with a moment of silence. Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome rising Nashville country music recording artist and singer-songwriter Ayla Brown. Her brand new album, Let Love In, is available now. Ayla Brown.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Coverage of tonight's national anthem presented by USAA, the official military appreciation sponsor of the NFL. Pats and Bills coming up next from Foxborough on Monday Night Football.
You've been watching ESPN's Monday Night Kickoff, engineered by GMC and their lineup of Denali vehicles.
Julie? Wow, you look tired.
I got up at 3 a.m. for Black Friday, but I saved hundreds. How'd you make out?
I slept in. Still saved thousands.
Oh.
There's a more civilized way to do Black Friday. Why save hundreds when you can get a check for thousands? Now make your best deal and get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on 2015 Terrain models in stock the longest. That's $5,100 on this Terrain.
Seiko, Katura Perpetual Solar Chronograph, driven to exceed. Katura Diamonds, inspire to shine with strength. Progress to Seiko.
When I was a kid, I wanted to touch the skies.
I wanted to invent things.
I wanted to protect others.
I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to make a difference.
I knew that one day I would be the difference. I am a special missions aviator.
Clinical nurse.
Pararescueman.
I'm Captain Chris Niels, and we are American Airmen.
See more at airforce.com.
Hi, Watson.
Annabelle, your birthday is tomorrow.
I'm turning 7.
What did you ask for?
A princess and a pony.
You like things that begin with P.
I like pink frosting, too.
Will you have a cake?
Yeah, I was too sick to have one last year.
The data your doctor shared shows you're healthy.
Are you a doctor?
No, I help doctors identify cancer treatments.
I want to be a doctor someday.
I can help with that, too.
Watson, I like you.
Bzz. Hey, Bumblebee. Oh, busy bee, oh, busy bee. This year, let's keep your sanity. Come to the store or go online. For all your gifts, you'll be just fine.
Aw, you're sweet.
Black Friday starts 6 p.m. Thursday and all day online at Walmart.
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On this clear 29-degree night, here's Lisa with Rex Ryan.
Thank you, Mike. Rex, you've said that you really thought that they tried to embarrass you in that Week 2 loss. How do you return that favor tonight?
Well, we're just going to go out and give them everything we have tonight. We know we're a better football team than we were in Week 2, and in a few minutes and later tonight, we're going to find out how much better.
Tom Brady threw for 466 yards against you, the most any quarterback ever has against one of your defenses. What do you throw at him tonight?
Well, no, we're going to mix it up on him. He's not going to be able to sit back there. I can promise you he's not going to have that kind of night.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you, Rex.
Yeah,
all right, we will see if that promise is delivered on. Bill Belichick and the Patriots. By this time next week could be the AFC East champs. We'll talk about that scenario if it factors in later on. As usual, when the Patriots win the toss, they defer. So Chandler Jones and the defense goes on the field to handle Buffalo's offense first. Stephen Gostkowski, as good as it gets in this league, not just with the field goals, the game winner against the Giants last Sunday at MetLife in New Jersey, but also outstanding with the touchbacks as well. Buffalo, it is good to have you back on Monday Night Football. It's been 2009 since then, since we've seen the Bills on a Monday, and they'll start it at the 20s. There's no return with Denarius Moore watching the Gostkowski kick go by. All right, Tyrod Taylor comes out, Virginia Tech. He wanted to go there because he was from the same area as Michael Vick and broke all the records there at Virginia Tech. Was an apprentice for 4 years in Baltimore to Joe Flacco. First opportunity as a starter. Missed a few games with a knee injury, John, but that completion percentage and the running ability has made it a good return since injury.
Reminds me of Russell Wilson of the Seahawks, Mike. 250 yards rushing, a very dangerous scrambler, and he's taking care of the football so far.
Look at this out of the gate, John. Both LeSean McCoy and Carlos Williams together in the backfield. It swings out to McCoy. Good move. He's so good in space, and that's a nice 9-yard gain to start Logan Ryan there for the tackle. So seeing both backs together, the rookie Williams out of Florida State. Can they get the ball to Sammy Watkins? You'd like to see more passes downfield to him. Charles Clay, the tight end, could be a big factor for this game. And Richie Incognito, that left guard, has played very well for Buffalo thus far this year.
on the first play. Jerome Felton, the fullback, tries to lead McCoy, but Gerard Mayo, whose playing time is diminished of late, might see a lot of him tonight in a game where Buffalo looks to run the ball, John.
Mayo had a bad injury last year. He is back. Number 51, left side of your screen. You have to set the edge against these Buffalo Bills sweep plays. That time, Felton, number 42, the fullback, missed at the point of attack. 3rd and 5.
Mayo had only played 49 snaps the last 3 games. But in there, Jamie Collins, the linebacker, is still out for New England, 3rd straight week. McCoy's up at the top of the screen, and the linebacker Hightower goes with him on 3rd and 5. Taylor pressured, hit, and it's incomplete. Malcolm Brown, the real rising rookie, came up the gut along with Dominique Easley to put the pressure on.
And so did Tavon Wilson, backup safety man, on a twist. It's an inside blitz, and they punish. Tyrod Taylor, great start for this New England defense, and Buffalo continues to have a lot of 3-and-outs with their offense.
Easley gets the credit for the pressure there, not Brown. Here is the punt, first time tonight for Colton Schmidt of the Bills, and is caught at the 27-yard line. And Amendola's return only to the 34, and a good special teams player, Marcus Easley, is down for the Bills. And immediately the Buffalo athletic training staff is out there to look at Easley. As you see the Bills concerned for their injured player. The Patriots brought that offense out with Tom Brady, but they'll wait a moment as they look at Easley. Easley out of the University of Connecticut in his 5th year. Does have a touchdown this year. You see he was making the tackle on Amendola, and one of his teammates came in to finish off the tackle and got the most of the guy who went to school at Stores. We always talk about Matthew Slater, outstanding special teamer for the Patriots. Easley is a core special teamer and such a key man to Buffalo. And as you can see, certainly dazed by that hit, so he'll go through the full testing from the athletic training staff for the Bills on their sideline. So here comes Tom Brady and the Patriots as they huddle. They'll start it at their own 34-yard line. We saw the players who the Patriots were intending on starting tonight. There was so much question, John, about the injuries up front. They've been so mixed up front because of those injuries. And we'll note that Cameron Fleming is out there for the first snap at the starting right tackle, even though Sebastian Vollmer is active and was working with the first unit in warm-ups tonight. First play, it will be a run, and Blount will gain only a yard, 35-yard line. He'll be stopped in the early going. You alluded to this in the pregame as this offense morphs a little bit. We're going to see a lot more of LeGarrette Blount as the weather gets cold.
Yes, and you're going to see a lot of up-tempo to try to regulate Rex Ryan and all the different defenses that he wants to run.
2nd and 8, first pass towards Gronkowski. It's caught for the first down. Around Darby over there on that side of the defense, and that'll move the chains. Brady, as Lisa alluded to when interviewing Rex Ryan, 466 yards. Whether Rex is a head coach or a defensive coordinator, most yards a quarterback is thrown for against one of his defenses.
Rex Ryan!
A run with Blount and no gain on that one.
Rex Ryan. You knew it was something to the right, Mike. That time they ran a one-back power play. There is Rex Ryan. He knows that this Patriot offense has scored on their opening possession the last 3 outings. Important they get a stop.
On 2nd and 9, the Bills thought they caught a little movement. Gene Steratore, our referee tonight.
Ball start. Offense number 60. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
I'll show you the folks on that Buffalo defense. Jerry Hughes had a very productive start to his season. Mario Williams, only 3 sacks so far. It's a guy with 94 in his career. Manny Lawson, Preston Brown, Nigel Bradham, the backers. Already called Ronald Darby having an excellent rookie season on the corner. And you are very high on Stephon Gilmore, the other corner.
Like him a lot. He's going to be a rich man. He's a free agent playing for a big contract.
Penalty made it 2nd and 14. Lawson was rushing. The release to James White. He'll be a yard shy of the first down, tackled by Bakari Rambo in that secondary. Let's make it 2 yards shy of the first down.
Going to be a screen pass to your left. They bluff the rusher and James White. Important that he steps up and fills a big set of shoes that Dion Lewis left behind. They've had a lot of success over the years with Kevin Faulk, Shane Vereen. Lewis was spectacular, and they need White in a big way.
No Julian Edelman. Who's going to pick up the receiving slack? Perhaps Chris Harper will see more of a role. Undrafted rookie out of Cal is bottom of your screen. Spread out for 3rd and 2. Brady couldn't get the timeout, I don't think, before the movement by Marcus Cannon, the left tackle.
Ball start. Offense number 61. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That's 2 false starts already. This offensive line, it's amazing what Bill Belichick has been able to get done with Tom Brady and this offensive line. You see Fleming playing right tackle. He played left tackle last week. The center wasn't even drafted. Cannon, the left tackle, has been out for a few weeks. I don't know who's coming and going with Tom Brady up front. 2 penalties already.
319. Alert! 53 is the Mike Jack Will. Fair. 319.
3rd and 7. Bills bring pressure. Another flag is down off the hands of Gronkowski into the hands of Rambo. Bakari Rambo with the pick and some space across the 30 and down at the 24-yard line. Let's check the flag. Brady also took a hit and went down afterwards. Let's sort out the flag. As that ball off the hands of Gronkowski, and Bakari Rambo, if it stands, will have a 39-yard return of the interception. And it looks like it'll stay this way.
There are fouls by both teams on the play. Illegal formation. Offense number 61 was not on the line of scrimmage. Also prior to the pass. Holding. Defense number 20. Those penalties offset, and we will replay. 3rd down.
The Bills defense started walking off the field after they heard the first report of a penalty.
And you see all the different looks, Mike, that Rex Ryan has given to Tom Brady. They've caused 2 false starts, and they're causing a lot of communication with their rookie center and veteran quarterback. Watch carefully at all the movement in this Buffalo defense in these obvious passing situations.
James White, the back, 3rd and 7, pressure right up the middle, and Brady got rid of it, complete for the first down to Amendola at the 40. It's a gain of 11. Corey Graham got there a second late.
Hard to coach this. Brady stands right in there under intense pressure and throws a beautiful strike for a first down. Pocket toughness. And Brady has done it for a long time. That's impressive.
As I said, John, on that interception before that was nullified with the offsetting penalties, Brady also took a really heavy shot. So the Bills are getting there early. LeGarrette Blount now the running back on first down. Virtually no gain as he is pulled down. It was Alex Carrington on the stop. This was after the interception. Brady took a step or two towards the play and then got hit by Nigel Bradham. That's right at the hairy edge of what should be a foul. They protect quarterbacks in that situation. If you're pursuing a tackle, you can be hit like that. Brady had only taken 1 step that way, so that was just on the edge with Bradham.
This second down and 9. Now a lot of time for Brady, who directs and just throws it incomplete in the direction of Amendola.
That time New England got into their 3 tight end set, Mike. 3 tight ends, 1 running back. That's a running formation. That time they lined up in a no back set. Buffalo rushed 3 and there's nobody open.
The Bills were asking from their sideline if that should have been intentional grounding. You saw where Amendola was. The ball bounced to him. Brady had moved to the left and was out of the tackle box.
There is no foul for illegal contact defense as the quarterback was out of the pocket when the contact took place. It's an incomplete pass and will be 3rd down New England.
Look at this Buffalo defense. LeSean McCoy is checked in. How many corners or ex-corners are on the field? Corey Graham. You see Darby, 28. Stephon Gilmore. There are a lot of different coverage people. Nickel Roby, number 37, to match up with these open formations the Patriots like to use.
This is 3rd and 9. Here comes another pressure from the secondary. And the pass is incomplete, intended for Dobson, but the flag comes down. It was Gilmore in coverage on Aaron Dobson.
Well, these blitzes are getting home, Mike. That's the 3rd time Brady's been hit.
Pass interference. Defense, number 24. Spot foul, automatic. 1st down.
And Buffalo, who leads the league in penalties, commits a big one here. That's Gilmore at right corner. That's clearly a penalty. And watch Nickel Roby at the bottom of the screen. Rex Ryan will rush 4 defenders. You just don't know which 4 they are. So far, I've seen Graham and Roby get home from the Bills secondary.
It's a couple of different times Buffalo thought they had stopped the Patriots, but the drive continues.
Hey, alert! Alert! 52! Alpha!
From the 25, 1st down, and Brady. Incomplete. Gronkowski was easily covered that time by Rambo, and again, they get to Tom.
Well, Cameron Fleming, the right tackle, has his hands full. He played left tackle last week. He was cut at the end of training camp. And I don't know how you come from the left side to the right side on a weekly basis, but Tom Brady is going to need this running game because Buffalo is putting him to the ground.
LeGarrette Blount runs to the left, and he gains about 2 yards. So I think you know Blount's story. He was in Pittsburgh last year, and he left the field early in that game and then was picked up by New England. Chance to return back to New England. Had 5 very productive games, 3 touchdowns, 148 yards in the championship game. Folks around here knew what he was all about, and Blount becomes even more important after that injury to Dion Lewis. It'll be split between Blount, James White, and Brandon Bolden. So it's 3rd and 7 again. This time no pressure. Amendola can't get to the sticks. Pulled down to the 17 by LeSean McCoy. And we'll get a 35-yard field goal attempt from Gostowski.
Good to see LeSean McCoy healthy again. He missed the first 6 or 7 games. Number 21 with a beautiful one-on-one tackle against Amendola that sets up Gostkowski. And how good is Stephen Gostkowski, Mike?
That's pretty good, 30 in a row. And you mentioned the game winner for the Pro Bowl kicker last couple of seasons. Brian Allen puts it down. It's a 35-yard field goal attempt. And knocked through. So despite Buffalo getting to Brady, hitting Brady on that drive, still they make enough plays. Bills with a penalty, Pats with a field goal.
Hi, I'd like to make it.
Rescan item. Rescan item.
It happens so often. You almost get used to it.
Representative. Representative. Representative.
Which is why being put first.
Relax. We got this.
Takes some getting used to.
Oh.
Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Representative.
Whoa, Dave. Did you go camping? Camped at the store for Black Friday. Saved hundreds. You? Actually, I got a solid 8 hours. You snooze, you lose. Still saved thousands.
There's a more civilized way to do Black Friday. Why save hundreds when you can get a check for thousands? Now make your best deal and get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on select Sierra 1500 models in stock the longest. That's $7,700 on this Sierra.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's a smooth operator right there. When you're using regular razors, right around here is a problem area, right on the chin.
I didn't even know it had a fine trimmer.
See, you could have looked like this guy if you had noticed the fine trimmer.
25 million guys have switched to the flex ball. Will you? Gillette, the best a man can get.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. GMC, we are professional grade. Gillette, 25 million guys have switched to the Gillette Flex Ball. Will you? And ESPNFanshop.com, powered by Dick's Sporting Goods. Above here, now inside Gillette Stadium, our coverage tonight from Spider Cam is brought to you by DirecTV. Very impressive, no overcoat for you. 29 degrees, you're toughen up here.
I'm speechless, Mike.
Wait till the second half.
My teeth are chattering here. I'm breaking into the cold.
It was an interesting first drive because you saw so much from Rex Ryan. The Bills held the Patriots to a field goal. The Patriots have to be wondering, how are we going to manage this the rest of the way? Denarius Moore will return this from a yard deep in the end zone. Very little room. Tremendous special teamer Nate Ebner in on the tackle. It's going to give Tyrod Taylor and the Buffalo offense 87 yards to go. 3-0 Pats. And they're in the lab figuring out what's next.
A Big 12 championship and a spot in the college football playoff on the line.
Oklahoma State, Saturday at 8 Eastern on ABC.
There's no time to waste. The what fun it is to drive event.
Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on the ILX.
What average underwear feels like. What Duluth Trading Buck Naked underwear feels like. Duluth Trading Buck Naked underwear feels like wearing nothing at all. No pinch, no stink, no sweat. Get a pair. Only at DuluthTrading.com.
When StubHub tells Alan there are 2 tickets in his favorite section at his set price, Alan says,
Booyah!
Hey, we are going! Let's do this! Yeah! We're gonna get a what? Let's get fired up! Let's get fired up!
Hey, you can't have your fan out in here.
Playoffs.
No number 91. Jamie Collins remains out for the 3rd straight week. They're dealing with an illness. He hasn't even been practicing yet. The Patriots defense came up big in their last performance in this stadium, limiting the Redskins to 10 points. Taylor on first down from the 13. That pass complete to Robert Woods, who works it just near the 21-yard line. We'll mark him officially at the 20. So Matt Patricia is the defensive coordinator for the New England Patriots. This is the group they're working with. Mentioned Ninkovich and Chandler Jones on the ends. Jonathan Freeney's played a lot more, was a special teamer, now becoming a defensive stalwart. Hightower outstanding, and Malcolm Butler, that Super Bowl hero, keeps making big play after big play. Elevator going up for Malcolm. LeSean McCoy with the carry. That'll be a first down. Jonathan Freeney makes the tackle. LeSean McCoy missed a couple of games, John, with that hamstring injury. We were visiting the Bills in training camp the day he hurt that hamstring. Couldn't get right, but now you can see the bye week and the health, back-to-back 112-yard games, but also the dancing that we saw so often with McCoy in Philadelphia.
He's a workhorse back, and he can really catch the football. He's the only guy in the league that's carried it over 300 times the last 2 seasons.
You got their 2 best backs back there together again. McCoy and the rookie Williams. And LeSean will take it to the right. He'll trip over his teammate, and it will be no gain back at the 25.
This is a shotgun operation that Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator of the Bills, utilizes. Roman came here from the 49ers. He had experience with Colin Kaepernick, a mobile running type quarterback, and they rely on Taylor not only as a runner but as a threat. After he hands the ball off, he paralyzes defenses on the backside.
After the gain of 1, here is Taylor. Got a good pocket to throw from. It's another first down. Again, it is Woods. Robert Woods, 3rd year out of Southern Cal. 29 catches coming into tonight. 2 on this drive.
Just a simple hook by number 10, Woods, right over the ball against his zone coverage. Catch it. North-south split defenders get the first down. Good decisive work by Woods. High percentage completion. Another 1st and 10, and Buffalo using a lot of 2 halfback sets, both Carlos Williams and McCoy together in the backfield.
McCoy got a block from Williams, turned it up. That's what I'm talking. That's the acceleration we saw with Shady McCoy in Philadelphia. Gain of 11 and a Buffalo first down, their 3rd on this drive.
And right corner Malcolm Butler has to make that tackle. Watch here at the bottom of the screen. Malcolm Butler's got to step up, make this tackle. LeSean McCoy running hard tonight as he gets into a rhythm in this Buffalo Bill style of offense. Remember, he played with Andy Reid, then Chip Kelly. Now he's here with Greg Roman. There's not a running play that LeSean McCoy hasn't run.
And most running plays he makes better. A terrific back. Boy. There he goes again. The gain of 4 to midfield. Talk about Shady and all the things he did in Philadelphia. He became the all-time leading Eagles rusher, going to the Pro Bowl 3 times with Philadelphia. And those back-to-back 100-yard games that he has coming into tonight, he's never had 103 consecutive games. We visited with him last night. You get the sense of his building comfort with this offense and this system. As you said, a different one for him.
Yes, indeed.
Second and 6, breather from McCoy. Williams will carry, and he will gain 3 yards. What is it that you like about Carlos Williams, John?
He's big. He makes a lot of yards, Mike, and he scores touchdowns every time he plays. I think he scored a touchdown in every game of the year, but he's a completely different sized back. He's got good elusiveness, and he can catch a football as well. They've got 2 all-purpose backs that are talented, and clearly tonight they're using them both together.
Missed 3 games with a concussion. That's why he's still sitting on that record. His first 6 games, this game 10 for the Bills. Chance to break that rookie mark set by Robert Edwards, who was, remember, Patriot fans, injured in that Beach Pro Bowl week accident. Taylor scrambling with the flag down. He's got the first down inside the 40. The safety, Tavon Wilson, got him at the 39. But as we said, there's a flag back in the backfield.
Illegal formation. Offense number 66 was not on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty replay. 3rd down.
John, no flags in Buffalo. We've seen that shot a lot when you watch Bills games.
That's ridiculous. Too late in this season, and Henderson's played too much football to not line up correctly on 3rd down. And it sets up 3rd down and 8. You have to keep an eye at the bottom of the screen of Chandler Jones, number 95. Had a couple sacks against Cordy Glenn in the first matchup.
The best receiving options, all three are in that bunch right at the bottom of the screen. Patriots will bring an extra rusher this time. Taylor's got the blocking, but incomplete on the pass for Woods. And after a couple of first downs, Buffalo will punt it away.
Penalties on Henderson nullifies a first down. Penalty on Gilmore keeps a drive alive that sets up a field goal. You're not going to win in this stadium. I don't know what the Patriots' one-loss record is in this place, but you're not going to beat them if you commit penalties.
It's a lot to a little, especially if you're in the AFC East.
Believe me, I have lived that.
Colton Schmidt only has one touchback this year. Heavy rush, no flag. As that ball dies right around the 25-yard line. It's only 27 on the kick. Great pressure from the Pats.
Rated M for mature.
Play map packs 30 days early, only on PlayStation.
PlayStation.
When you've got a diamond kind of love, you've got to let it show. And now's the perfect time. Save 35% off an amazing selection starting Wednesday at Zales.
Julie? Wow, you look tired. I got up at 3 a.m. for Black Friday, but I saved hundreds. How'd you make out? I slept in. Still saved thousands. Oh.
There's a more civilized way to do Black Friday. Why save hundreds when you can get a check for thousands? Now make your best deal and get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on 2015 Terrain models in stock the longest. That's $5,100 on this Terrain.
Your father was a great man to me. I think you could be great too.
I've been fighting my whole life. It's not a choice for me. I'm ready.
Stay tuned for a special look at Creed in theaters Wednesday.
My Packers. My Detroit Lions. We'll see you Thursday night.
Packers Lions in 2 weeks, live on NFL Network and CBS.
Whether as a head coach or a defensive coordinator, the 15th time Rex Ryan goes up against Tom Brady. What did he tell us last night, John? I got to change the picture on him. What does that mean?
Well, he's going to give him some looks that he hasn't seen. He's had 11 days to get ready. I'm going to show 3 rushers at the top of the screen, make Brady send the protection that way, and then bring 2 the other way. He completely fooled Brady with the blitz, but credit to Brady for getting the ball off before the blitz got home. Rex Ryan is going to continue to give Tom Brady different looks. He's going to show pressure and not blitz. He's going to show coverage and then bring blitz. But Tom Brady has his hands full tonight deciphering Rex Ryan's defenses after an 11-day layoff.
It's the second drive for Brady and the Patriots. And on the cross, a ton of room for Brandon LaFell into Buffalo territory. A first down and a gain of 28 yards.
Well, you wanted somebody to step up for Julian Edelman. This is a bad defense by Buffalo. It's just a simple, shallow cross. Zone defense, no one covers it. Tom Brady. It just seems he can play with any linemen, any backs, and any receivers every year and get better. Astonishing.
LeGarrette Blount fake to him. Brady the throw to the tight end, Scott Chandler. And we'll give him 3 yards on that. Player familiar to Bills fans. Scott spent the first 4 years of his career in Buffalo.
And the Patriots changing personnel frequently. You see Dobson and Amendola check back into the game. They're using 3 tight ends. They come back with 3 receivers. And Rex Ryan has to counter with multiple secondary people. Here comes Brady.
Saw Sebastian Vollmer, 76. He's been in on this drive, missed last week. Blount is tackled. Good internal pressure from Marcel Darius for the Bills for the loss.
Pro Bowl player. And Darius at the top of the screen rejects this cutback run by LeGarrette Blount. So far, Buffalo has shut down the Patriot running game. And it's 3rd and long. Another blitz disguise.
What's the mic? Mike's right. Galaxy. Hey, Brewski. 319. Well, the hand signals, the pressure comes. Brady just had to bail and get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete. Couldn't account for everyone as Preston Brown was the rusher who came free.
It's an all-out blitz. And Brady thought that Rex was going to bail out. That time, Rex brought it. And Preston Brown, number 52, comes clean right up the middle. And Tom has no chance but to throw the ball away. So far, Rex Ryan is giving Tom Brady every look in the book.
7 coming there. Ryan Allen drops it straight down, trying to make it a tough one for McKelvin to catch. Try to kill it out of bounds, and it takes a right turn right around the 15-yard line. So that's where Buffalo's 3rd drive will begin with 3 seconds left in this opening quarter. Got to figure out a pressure plan over there on the New England side.
Yes, New Year's Eve will be so awesome, watching college football through confetti. Missing out is not an option, so plan accordingly.
The best of everything is even better during Red Lobster's Ultimate Seafood Celebration, where new seafood combinations like the new Grand Seafood Feast are stepped up, spiffed up, jazzed up. Yeah, this stuffed lobster tail, handcrafted brown butter scampi, and jumbo hand-battered shrimp are that good. Or try the new Ultimate Wood-Grilled Feast. That bourbon brown sugar glaze gets you pretty fired up. With new dishes like these, why wait to celebrate? But just like this time of year, this is too good to last. So hurry in.
Who wants to try?
Before earning enough cash back from Bank of America to stir up the holidays. Before earning 1% cash back everywhere, every time. And 2% back at the grocery store. Even before they got 3% back on gas. All with no hoops to jump through. Daniel, Vondi, and Sarah decided to use their Bank Americard Cash Rewards credit card to sweeten the holiday season. That's the spirit of rewarding connections. Apply online or at a Bank of America near you.
You got a tablet for 3 there. You got Belichick, McDaniels, and Brady. Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator. A lot of brain power there trying to figure out all minds, all these looks that Rex Ryan has been giving the New England offense. Trying to sort them out as the game goes on. Look for a tendency. Just 3 seconds remain in the quarter as Buffalo begins its 3rd drive from their own 15-yard line. Tyrod Taylor incomplete for LeSean McCoy. Gerard Mayo in the coverage of the quarter comes to an end. After one in Foxborough, Pats 3-0.
ESPN, celebrating the legacy of Monday Night Football.
Rated mature.
Let's go, pal.
Whoa, Dave, did you go camping?
Camped at the store for Black Friday. Saved hundreds. You?
Actually, I got a solid 8 hours.
You snooze, you lose.
Still saved thousands.
There's a more civilized way to do Black Friday. Why save hundreds when you can get a check for thousands? Now make your best deal and get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on select Sierra 1500 models in stock the longest. That's $7,700 on this Sierra.
'Tis the season to save big at Lowe's. So hurry into your neighborhood store today for great Black Friday deals on all things Christmas. Now get 15% off all Christmas inflatables.
Bob Dylan. To improve my language skills, I've read all your lyrics.
You've read all of my lyrics.
I can read 800 million pages per second.
That's fast.
My analysis shows your major themes are that time passes and love fades.
That sounds about right.
I have never known love.
Maybe we should write a song together.
I can sing.
You can sing?
Do-be-bop, be-bop-a-doo. Dooby-dooby-doo. Do, dooby-doo.
Tonight, after Monday Night Football, we'll be joined by undefeated Panthers QB Cam Newton and find out where Scott was this weekend.
No, that's not me. You'll never spot your boy in a blazer and slacks.
Sports Center at Night with Scott Van Pelt tonight on ESPN.
3-0 Patriots as the second quarter begins. He went from undrafted to Super Bowl hero, number 5 corner to number 1 corner, Malcolm Butler. Last week it was following Odell Beckham Jr. And John, as you look at more tape, Malcolm Butler goes a lot of times, not all, but a lot of times where the best receiver goes. And tonight, that's Sammy Watkins.
It's an impressive trait that Butler has, playing star coverage this early in his career.
2nd and 10 as the quarter begins, and LeSean McCoy only for 2 yards. Tavon Wilson down in the box there, helping in on the tackle.
Well, Beckham got loose for a big play early in the game last week, but he responded down the stretch, and so far against Sammy Watkins tonight, so good. But Buffalo has got to get Sammy Watkins involved in this offense. Only 22 catches. He had 8 a couple weeks ago against the Dolphins. But this is a young man that needs to see the football to recognize his greatness.
This time in this passing situation, more DBs on the field for New England as Taylor is in trouble. Chandler Jones almost gets the sack. Ninkovich chases him. Taylor on the run, throws complete for the first down to Woods at the 34-yard line. That is where he is so good.
That's Russell Wilson. I said it earlier. He reminds me of Wilson. I don't know how he gets out of this. Chandler Jones has him down. Can't get it done. Here's Ninkovich. Can't bring him down. And he has the poise and the talent to make those kind of plays. What a play by Tyrod Taylor when there was nothing there.
Officially to the 35-yard line, so we'll make the gain 18. Buffalo's 4th first down in this first half. It'll be a give. McCoy accelerates, and LeSean McCoy tackled by Jonathan Freeney. The gain 6 yards there. Well, we talked about Russell Wilson. You mentioned him, John. He and Tyrod Taylor went head-to-head a couple of times. In 2010, with Carolina State, led by Wilson, with a good edgeman back from the Hokies, led by the quarterback who set the Virginia Tech records. Tyrod Taylor walked out of there with a victory in that head-to-head meeting. And Taylor's been sitting around for 4 years on the bench as a backup, but getting that starting opportunity this year after moving from Baltimore here to Buffalo. But he's missing his rookie right guard for the moment. John Miller, the 3rd-round pick out of Louisville, injured on that last play. Bill's athletic training staff out to look at him.
Mr. King, what can you offer that your opponent can't?
Oh, 10 nuggets for $1.49. Thoughts?
Oh, $1.49 for nuggets.
There's no debate. Get 10 golden nuggets for just $1.49, only at Burger King.
The all-new Tacoma. Toyota. Let's go places.
Here it comes. The deal that called out to you from amongst thousands of others. With Amazon's deal notifications, you knew right when it was ready to feel your warm embrace. It's Black Friday Deals Week at Amazon. Let the deals come to you.
Red 97! Set! Red 97!
Did you say 97?
Yes.
You know, that reminds me of Geico's 97% customer satisfaction rating. 97%? Helped by Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Oh,
yeah, baby. Geico's as fast and friendly as it gets.
Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Burger King. Now get 10 chicken nuggets only at BK. Toyota, let's go places. And NFL.com/now. Watch what's trending in the NFL with the all-new NFL Now. You're seeing some pictures of Joe Cardona, the Patriots rookie long snapper, who also has a job during the week beyond the Pats. Naval Prep Academy in Newport, Rhode Island. Of course, he finished up at the Naval Academy. Was a 5th-round pick by the Patriots. Very unique circumstance. When he's not working here, he's working there, honoring his service commitment. Joe Cardona's done a very good job. Of course, the ties with Bill Belichick and his naval background. Cardona drafted and in the league. Well, concern for the Buffalo Bills as John Miller has been lifted onto the cart, and classy the Patriots players as well, as they've gone over along with the Bills. For Miller, I'll show you how this 3rd-round pick from Louisville got injured. There he is, 76. His leg gets whipped there. The leg whip from Hightower. And he was in a great deal of pain as he was down, and they took off that shoe. So the Bills lose one of their starting offensive linemen, John, and Craig Urbick comes into the game in the interior.
It's a big loss. I think general manager Doug Whaley did a great job with his draft choices. They didn't have a 1st-round pick. They got Ron Darby in the 2nd round. He's been a very good corner. Carlos Williams has been a good back, and John Miller has been a starter at right guard. Keep an eye on Urbick at right guard. When I've seen him play, he has struggled this season. Let's see if New England tries to exploit that.
He's been around Buffalo for a long time with starting experience. This is Taylor. His pass is caught by McCoy right near midfield, and Taylor was getting hit as he threw.
Right off that right side, Jabal Sheard, the ex-Cleveland Brown, right in Tyrod Taylor's face. Chantrell Henderson at right tackle, struggling. And Tyrod Taylor showing me something tonight. Scrambling, standing in the pocket, and doing a lot at the line of scrimmage with this Buffalo Bill offense. Audibly, here he goes again.
Shy of midfield, Williams made the first man miss. In the backfield, they lost the football, and it fell right back on his stomach. Very fortunate to get it back, and the gain is 5. And Dominique Easley saw that carrot out there.
Cold night. Ball security. Got to emphasize it. Both these teams have taken care of the football. They're plus in the turnover ratio. Big reason why they're playing good football.
Bills have turned it over 11 times in 9 games. Patriots just 7 thus far this year. McCoy trying to get to the edge. Woods does a really nice job. Just a standoff by the wide receiver blocking allows McCoy to get the 1st down.
You said it, Mike. What a job by Robert Woods. It's hard to motivate your wide receivers to block at the point of attack like Woods. Take a look at number 10 on the left side of your screen. Blocking Tavon Wilson, sustaining the block and allowing LeSean McCoy to stretch the ball to the perimeter. That's impressive.
He said it this week, John. I know my role. It's blocking. Only been targeted 8 times in the last 100+ snaps. Taylor, a throw complete. And it is McCoy on the catch. So they're using LeSean a lot. 1st down gain, just over 4 yards.
That's where I want to see more of LeSean McCoy utilized in the passing game. He can line up as a receiver in these no-back formations and kill you in one-on-one situations. Nice work by Greg Roman, using a lot of different personnel groupings and formations.
Chris Hogan 15 in the game. They backed him off the line to get everybody properly aligned. Just a short gain of a couple of yards there for Carlos Williams. You mentioned all the different things Roman likes to do.
I don't know how he calls the game, Mike. He's got all these different running plays. Inside zone, zone reads, gap runs, traps, perimeter tosses. I can talk about his running game all night. Draws, direct quarterback runs. I mean, I don't know what. Look at this menu of plays he's got. I don't know, he's got to have a Rolodex or something to figure out which play to get to next. It's a collage of offense. His background is vast.
Maybe why it's taken some time to get better in terms of the diversity as the season has gone on. Play clock running down, 3rd and 4. And Taylor with the shot for Hogan, broken up by Chung, and incomplete, almost intercepted on the deflection by Tyrod Harmon.
Well, Tyrod Taylor's got to make this throw to beat Tom Brady on the road. Hogan is running by Chung, and Taylor underthrew him. Good no call. Poorly thrown football by Tyrod Taylor. Hogan had a couple steps against Patrick Chung.
You see the ball hits Chung, even though he doesn't go back to acknowledge the ball. That allows the no pass interference. It turns into a long field goal attempt of 52 yards for Dan Carpenter. That is pure on this chilly night. So the Bills drive it down the field, starting at their own 15. We get a field goal to square the game at 3.
30, 29, 28. Tick, tock. 25 years old, and you're still laying in the mud. 15 feet in the air. That's where you feel most alive. 10 meter maids waiting to wallpaper your truck. Better get out of town. 5, 4, 3. The all-new Tacoma. Toyota. Let's go places.
What kind of people are we dealing with here?
I believe that, like me, these guys are extreme athletes. They think they're crusaders with a worthy cause.
They find that you're FBI, they will kill you.
Welcome, brother. They call me Bodie. Come with us.
We have to give more than we take.
Bodie! Stop! There's no turning back.
Point Break. Rated PG-13. In theaters December 25th.
I don't want to go back to that place.
A new season.
I can't show you the pictures.
A new story.
My son was assaulted.
The critically acclaimed drama returns.
Boys don't do that. Boys don't get raped.
American Crime premieres January 6th on ABC.
Bills have 3, could have had 7, John.
Got to make these throws. The protection is excellent. And watch Hogan in the slot. He's going to run right by Chung on this swing route. Taylor's got to make this play, Mike, and he knows it.
Fortunate on that deflection. Harmon just couldn't secure it. Doesn't turn into a pick, and it gives Carpenter the chance on this cold night to bang a 52-yarder. That is with the breeze. The breeze is going left to right as you watch. And the Bills carry 2 place kickers. Jordan Gay is the kickoff specialist for that reason. Touchback. Back to Brady's bunch from the 20 in a moment.
Get any sleep last night after I demolished your base?
Target is in position.
Base, 'cause I'll knock.
Commence operation.
We are mobile. I will knock you down.
Approaching assault position.
'Cause I'll knock you down.
Hit him!
Mobile Strike. Download and play for free now from the App Store.
Being detected was not an option. If I was recognized, the whole operation was blown. The element of surprise was imperative.
Wow. He won't even recognize you. Seriously. I don't even recognize myself.
And thanks to my Cash Rewards credit card from Navy Federal with never expiring rewards, it's gonna be a killer honeymoon.
Woo! Maui!
Boom.
Open to the armed forces, the DoD, and their families. Navy Federal Credit Union.
Every year, there is one performance you have to see. This year, there are two.
Me and my brother, we're going to rule London.
Tom Hardy is astonishing as the Cray twins.
Well, no.
Rolling Stone raves, Tom Hardy acts the hell out of both roles.
You don't want to walk. I do, actually.
Legend is hands down unmissable.
What's the point of all this if you're not going to enjoy yourself?
Legend, rated R.
Well, here at Patriot Place, there's been some milestones in that Patriots Hall of Fame for Tom Brady, but how about the real Hall of Fame? Dominance over one team. Dan Marino, 72 touchdowns against the Jets is most. Brady, 61 against these Bills is second. One more than Favre over the Chicago Bears. And Tom Brady, 11 more to get to in his career against Buffalo to be number one against one team by a quarterback. It's a run with Brandon Bolden for first down here, and right now they're not close to any of that, John, as New England doesn't have the answer offensively to the Rex riddle.
I don't think New England knows who they want to be on their offensive line. It's another lineup change. I see Stork in the game now, number 66. He's playing center for Andrews. Andrews hadn't missed the snap at center all year, and Mason just checked into left guard. I don't know who's coming and going for New England up front.
3 drives, 3 different setups up front. They're very versatile. Brady has no one open and just gets rid of it incomplete. And it will be third down. Dave DeGuglielmo is the offensive line coach. Dante Scarnecchia was here for a long time. This group, because of injuries, John, and their versatility, used many different combinations this year.
Many, not one starter right now from last year's Super Bowl. I have no idea why Andrews was pulled out of the football game, but clearly Rex Ryan has the Patriot offensive line in a state of confusion.
We saw at the end of the last drive, Brady was very unhappy with the O-line. It's a 3rd and 10 run, and it'll be short of the first down with James White. So Buffalo gets a 3 and out on this drive, their best defensive showing so far. And New England's back to the drawing board here.
Have not seen a 3rd and 9 inside handoff from Tom Brady in a while. They have to find 5 linemen that can stay healthy and play down the stretch, or Tom Brady's going to have to make some major adjustments.
Not a good kick into the wind by Ryan Allen. It'll get us some roll. It was going to end up being a 41-yard kick down to the 31-yard line. That's where the Bills will take over. 3-3 game.
In a world where the dinosaurs survived,
you're about to get fed.
Thanksgiving dinner would look a lot different. Disney Pixar's The Good Dinosaur starts Wednesday in 3D, rated PG.
When a moment turns romantic, why pause to take a pill? Or stop to find a bathroom? Cialis for daily use is approved to treat both erectile dysfunction and the urinary symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis and a $200 savings card.
Hey, Chip, how'd the discount double check work for you?
Great. Just wish I had double checked those throwback uniforms, though. Cannot believe I found your size. Look at that, huh? Woo! You liked them, though, right?
No, I didn't.
It pays to double check. Save big with State Farm.
For a short time, only one place will have the season's best deal. It's Applebee's. Introducing the Taste the Change menu for $10. With dishes like crispy chicken, brisket enchiladas, and steak and stout gravy. Get a taste before it's gone. The Taste the Change for $10 menu, only at Applebee's.
David, remember, she's my only granddaughter. Love, Dad. Get 15% off now at NFLshop.com.
As we were in break again, John, second possession, Tom Brady's gone over, frustrated with the offensive line play. They do not have their act together right now to figure out what Rex Ryan's trying to do.
Well, they've had 2 false starts. They haven't run the ball. They've made some mistakes and massive substitutions already here early in the second quarter.
by stopping them 3 and out. This is the best Buffalo field position of this night. Bills take over at their own 31 in a 3-3 game. LeSean McCoy in the run out of the shotgun. Gained just a couple of yards. John, I really love the fact that Mayo's playing and playing well. I mentioned earlier the dwindling snaps, under 50 in the last 3 games total. But this is a veteran who's been a captain here who knows when it's my time to play my role, I'm going to play it to my best.
And you got to tip your hat to a veteran player who has helped Freeney, his replacement, learn his defense. 5 years in a row, he had over 100 tackles, and he's responsible for helping number 55, Freeney, find his niche here in New England. What a team player.
Charles Clay quiet so far. 85, the tight end, blocked Hightower, but Hightower pops off that block, minimizes the McCoy gain, and we'll have 3rd down coming up.
A lot of specialization in this Patriot defense. They use a lot of different personnel, different defensive tackles. Number 72, Akeem Hicks, the ex-New Orleans Saint, acquired in a trade. He's a run stuffer. And on 3rd down, they bring in their 1st-round picks. Easily, number 99, Malcolm Brown, number 90. They use a lot of different bodies creatively to do what they do best.
And Chandler Jones, who started this week atop the league list, 10.5 sacks. He's dropping in coverage here as Taylor on the run throws incomplete. Tried to get it to Robert Woods again. Hightower was putting on the heat. Logan Ryan had the coverage, and it's punting time.
I like Logan Ryan, the ex-Rutgers performer. He leads the Patriots with 4 interceptions, Mike. He quietly has come around. I thought New England would be in trouble without Revis and Browner, but man, if these young corners stepped up for Bill Belichick.
When at Colton Schmidt's back, another good rush on him. He gets this one away. Sending Amendola back after the 60-yard kick, and from the 6 he returns it only to the 13-yard line. Duke Williams, the safety, on the tackle.
Johnny Manziel.
What a night, bro.
Did you just see Johnny Football?
I want that name, Johnny Football.
Ravens, Browns at 8:15 next Monday on ESPN.
Way up in the North Pole, a penguin loaded a toy car onto a racetrack. Zoom. It took off. Going faster and faster and twisting and turning until finally it stopped right in our driveway.
But, Dad, penguins live in the South Pole.
The Lexus December to Remember sales event is going on now with some of the most magical deals of the year. This is the pursuit of perfection.
These hands are made to work, so I can't waste time with stripped and rusted fasteners. That's why I love the Craftsman Extreme Grip line. Screwdrivers with diamond-coated tips deliver 4 times more grip than standard ones. And sockets that fit snug on rounded bolts for 14 times more gripping power to keep me moving. Craftsman hand tools are protected by a lifetime full warranty. This holiday, put Craftsman at the top of your wish list.
Back here in New England, the current 53-man roster, that's excluding the players who are on IR, there's not one first-rounder on the offensive side of the ball for New England. Go back a bit to find the last time they took one of those edge guys, skill guy, a receiver, a running back, a tight end. Lawrence Maroney was the last one in 2006. He had some productive years, a big touchdown season, 21 total, as a matter of fact, in his 4 years that he played with New England, but didn't really pan out the way you thought a first-rounder might. They've had Brady for all these years, but they haven't brought in those great players in terms of first-round draft picks around him. Underneath, it is caught by Amendola, who gets out of bounds, a yard shy of the first down at the 22-yard line. And John, here we are again in that mode with New England. It is the players that they bring in from different places. They don't get caught under a huge contract with many guys. They find ways to find the answers within their roster by developing guys in this system.
Credit Bill Belichick. He's only interested in the present.
2nd and 1 to the air to Gronk. Couldn't bring it in. Play was negated earlier because of offsetting fouls. Was a pass Gronkowski had in his hands and then didn't catch. Can't get that one. It's 3rd and 1.
Ball thrown just outside the cylinder of Gronkowski's reach, setting up a short yardage situation.
Offensive line, by the way, same group as the last drive. And they clear enough space for the first down on the ground with Brandon Bolden as he takes it across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's just a zone stretch play right off the right side, and Bolden, who's been in this Patriot offense for a while, presses it right off the right side behind Cannon and Sebastian Vollmer. Nice block by Williams, number 85. First down, Patriots.
And Stork in at center on this drive. Brady on play action, nothing open deep. Scrambles and gets rid of it as he is out of the tackle box. No grounding, but 2nd down.
This Corey Graham of the Buffalo Bills is very interesting. The ex-corner of the Baltimore Ravens, converted to safety, puts a lick on Brady. Graham leads the Bills in tackles. He had a concussion in the opener against the Colts. Wasn't out long. This is one tough customer, a perfect Rex Ryan defender that's really improved his communication with Aaron Williams, their other safety, out for a while.
Their number 1 safety had that neck injury, came back for a bit, now on injured reserve, designated to return, can come back in mid-December. Brady, similar looking play over the top, toss to the middle, great catch. Aaron Dobson in traffic, comes up gingerly, but has the first down at the 43-yard line.
Boy, great catch and great throw in a tight window. I just talked about Graham, number 20. They wish they had him in the post. Poorly played by Rambo in the middle of the field.
And Dobson is getting looked at by the training staff. We talked about the Patriots not taking receivers or running backs or tight ends in the 1st round. Dobson was taken in the 2nd round a couple of years ago, his 3rd year out of Marshall. 37 catches early on, but had that foot problem back in 2014. And the Patriots, who saw Julian Edelman injure his foot last week. A couple of weeks ago, it was Dion Lewis. Now see Dobson come off slowly.
And we're going to have to look for Chris Harper, Mike, number 14. Just activated off the practice squad. At some point, we may see.
There he is, 14 right there. He's
there
been
he
in a
is.
couple times already.
They're going to need Harper to step up. They have that saying here, like everywhere we go, next man up. Harper in the slot at the bottom of the screen.
4 receivers now available to the Patriots with the injury to Dobson. Matthew Slater, the great special teamer, being one of the 4. So after the catch by Dobson, New England has it at its own 42. And Brady just aborts that screen attempt with Bolden. John, Buffalo seems to have the answers right now. When we talked to Rex Ryan last night, there was a confidence about the plan for tonight and how they were going to give Brady different looks and keep them off balance. And so far, Rex has got to feel really good about the way this first half has gone.
He's got a lot of corners that can cover. That time he's used Stephon Gilmore to cover Gronkowski. We talked about that in the pregame. He feels good about his edge corners against anybody New England has.
And New England's talent on those edges not the same with the injuries. Brady underneath Amendola, an umbrella of Bills waiting to bring him down, and they do at the 46-yard line.
Rex Ryan mixing it up. That time a 3-man rush. And it's 8 men in coverage. He's showing an inside blitz. But he's going to rush 3 Buffalo Bills, and right after the catch, Buffalo Bills are everywhere. Is it a blitz? Is it a bluff? You be the judge.
Brandon Bolden lost his shoe. He came out on that play. 3rd and 6. Gronkowski into block. Brady has nobody open, and Matty Lawson brings him down, but a flag comes down right by the sack spot.
They bluff the blitz. They fool the Patriots again, and Tom Brady can't be happy.
Holding. Offense number 76. Penalty is declined. 4th down.
Showing an all-out blitz. The inside linebackers will bluff, and Vollmer, who has been hurt, gets beat by Manny Lawson, a jack of all trades for Buffalo.
Former first-round pick of the 49ers. Good pressure by H.A. Tarpley. Almost got to that punt. Fair catch signaled for and made on the dive as the punt was stopped up there in the wind by Leotis McKelvin. The #1 scoring offense in the National Football League, the New England Patriots, limited to 3 in this first half.
Hi, I need the new iPhone to play my reindeer games.
Aren't you cute? Right now, if you get any iPhone, you can get an iPad mini for an amazing price.
iPad mini, nice.
So what are reindeer games?
Angry reindeer, doodle reindeer, flappy reindeer.
Oh, so like regular games with the word reindeer added to them.
Huh. I guess so.
Buy any iPhone on AT&T Next and get iPad Mini 2 for $99.99 at AT&T.
Grab a refreshing Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Real ginger, real taste, real ah.
You ready for this, JJ? Huh? I said, are you ready for this? It's just game day, son. Now, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are we gonna do this? Or what? Whoa! Wireless speakers, engineered for exceptional sound.
Every time we come to town, good to turn the Monday night lights on some of the prep heroes and stars. How about Zavarian Brothers, the high school, private Catholic all-boys school, Westwood, Mass. Undefeated season is rolling. They had a chance to check out the hall, that great Patriot Place Hall, where you can be Malcolm Butler for a moment. Virtual reality, if you will, and make the pick like Malcolm did. Zavarian's undefeated. They've got their annual Thanksgiving week game at Fenway Park against St. John's Prep, and then play in the Division I championship against Central Catholic here at Gillette Stadium on December 5th. Folks in this area, it's a great day of prep football. Hope you can get out here and enjoy it. LeSean McCoy on that first down carry to the 23-yard line. We mentioned that they're playing at Fenway Park. The reconfigured Fenway for that Notre Dame-Boston College game on Saturday. Some high schools are getting their opportunity to play games there. There's a hurling competition there yesterday at Fenway, so it's been a great football weekend here in New England this Thanksgiving weekend.
What an experience that would be to play in Fenway.
Hey, your son played in Yankee Stadium, right? When
Yes, he
Lafayette
did.
Lehigh played last year.
Big win for the Leopards.
2nd and 5 for Tyrod Taylor and the Bills. Virtually even game in terms of yards so far. McCoy has been the main cog in this offense. Jamal Sheard comes up and makes that play. It'll be 3rd down.
Jamal Sheard is a good player. He's versatile. He can play right end, left end. You can put him inside over the guard. They gave him an $11 million contract to come in here and be a versatile Bill Belichick, New England Patriot. 4 sacks. He's been very productive. 3rd and 4. Where is Sammy Watkins of the Buffalo Bills?
Top of the screen in this 4-wide setup is Watkins. Taylor. Wide open Hogan. That time he catches it into Bill's territory, into Pat's territory at the 45-yard line.
Somebody blew a coverage. No one covered Hogan. Second time he's been behind the Patriots secondary. This time Taylor didn't miss him.
31 yards on the grab by Chris Hogan, and the Bills driving at the 2-minute warning.
Not the vast frozen plains or a wall of mountains. Nothing would get between him and what he was after. Some called him obsessed. We call him Mr. Coors. And the pure Rocky Mountain water he hunted down is still used to brew the beer that bears his name. Coors, the banquet beer.
Let's watch this.
No, this.
How about this?
You're the worst.
No. This is what we're gonna watch.
Oh, okay.
Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, Macy's is filled with excitement. Employees becoming elves.
Thank you, Clinton.
Giant balloons taking flight. Fans warming up. Some even get to ride floats. And prices being cut on everything in sight. Only Macy's could give America a parade on Thanksgiving and the biggest sale of the year on Black Friday.
Brian.
What, too much?
Yeah.
Macy's Black Friday sale with over 400 doorbusters plus a chance to win $1 million in prizes. Doors open 6 p.m. Thursday.
Ryan.
Rated mature. Let's go, pal.
Bring your intensity, bring your emotion. It's a rivalry battle.
Ohio State, Michigan, Saturday at noon Eastern on ABC.
3-3. The Patriots have scored in every quarter this season since the first quarter of the first game against Pittsburgh. That streak in jeopardy. Now Bill Belichick in this Patriots defense trying to find a way to stop Buffalo. Last time the drive started at the 15. They walked it down, able to get a field goal to tie the game. This drive starting at the 18-yard line with Buffalo's opportunity to maybe take a halftime lead going in. Tyrod Taylor on first down, second consecutive catch for Hogan. This one's a gain of 9 after the big one of 31 a moment ago.
Well, Malcolm Butler blew a coverage. When you have deep third, you have to play deep third. Watch him jump Sammy Watkins on this under route, and Hogan runs right in to the area that Butler should be covering. Got to do your job. Didn't get it done that time.
Minute 55, both teams full complement of timeouts here. At the end of the half, McCoy running to the left, going to get the first down. Logan Ryan over there to finally push him out of bounds. Richie Incognito was out there pulling and leading the way.
Excuse me, Mike. I just can't reiterate enough how well these young corners have played overall for New England. I know Butler just had a blown coverage there, but when you lose Darrelle Revis and Brandon Browner and Arrington off a Super Bowl championship team and go 9-0 with Logan Ryan and Butler and a lot of young guys stepping up, it's a credit to them.
First and 10. And Taylor with a lot of time sings it over the middle, complete for the first down. No, Woods, no, it's going to be incomplete. It was Tavon Wilson with the hit that jarred it from Woods.
Big hit by Wilson. That's what you have to do in the middle of the field. Playing zone coverage, you key the quarterback, you read his eyes, and when that ball leaves his hands, you break on it. Nice job separating Woods from the football. Second and long. What is the protection plan for Chandler Jones? Leads the NFL in sacks. They need something from Jones right here.
Second and 10, New England shows pressure, brings 4, and throws the other way to Hogan. He's wrestled down at the 30, very active active half for Tavon Wilson. The last time we had New England on a Monday night, it was that game in Kansas City. Remember when all the questions came afterwards about what's wrong with Brady and the Patriots? Yeah. Well, that's the last time they had such a struggle putting points up. Shut out in that first half. Sitting on 3 here with Buffalo running the clock with 1:12 remaining. So Hogan has caught 3 on the drive. Sammy Watkins yet to be targeted. 3rd and 6 for Tyrod Taylor in Buffalo. Pats now bring pressure and bring 5. Taylor steps up, launches it for McCoy, who couldn't hang on as he went to the ground to try to secure it. Devin McCourty had the hit last, and McCoy slow to get up.
Had McCoy running free, and what a range play by McCourty. Devin McCourty from his free safety position took the perfect angle to break up this pass. You can't play it any better than McCourty just played that. Tyrod Taylor thought he had a slam dunk touchdown. McCoy is running wide open by himself, and out of nowhere flashed McCourty.
McCoy's trying to tell the athletic training staff he's okay. Don't help me walk off. He's coming to the sideline. Meantime, with the wind at his back, it's a wind that's around 10 miles per hour as it picks up. But certainly with the wind, Carpenter will try a 48-yard field goal for the go-ahead. He made one from 52 going in this direction earlier in this half. Garrison Sanborn snaps it to Colton Schmidt. Off the upright. And no good.
And Brady's in business with good field position.
Plenty of juice on it, just moving left to right. We caught a little bit more of that inside portion of the right upright. Might have ricocheted back in. Instead, it's out, and as you said, John, the Patriots take over the spot where Carpenter's kick was attempted from. The 38, and they've got Gostowski, so they might end up taking the lead to the locker room. But they've got to find a way to pick up some first downs. Let's see if the 2-minute offense helps Brady. Pass incomplete. LaFell is the only receiver in the area. Again, nobody open.
This is a 3-man rush, Mike. There's 8 Buffalo Bills in coverage. They show blitz. They show the illusion of pressure, and they bail out of there and play maximum zone. They've got 8 Bills in coverage against 5 Patriot receivers. And as soon as you think they're bailing, Rex Ryan brings it. And so far, Brady has had no success deciphering if it is or isn't.
Second and 10, here comes the pressure again underneath. It's Amendola, stop on a dime, cut up the field, into Buffalo territory, thrown down at the 44. And a timeout taken with 33 seconds remaining. That's in good shape. After that play to Danny Amendola of 18, we've got the Toyota halftime coming up in a moment. Boomer's final drive will include a look at the top 2 teams in the NFC. We'll get Chris Mortensen and Adam Schefter's insider updates. It will include an update on Peyton Manning and the latest with his foot injury. The guys are on that. Of course, next week, the Patriots will play the Bills. Or we'll play the Broncos, I should say. And this Patriots-Bills game looked like it was going to be one of 2 back-to-back primetime games, a precursor for Manning-Brady number 17 in their meetings all time. But with the announcement from Denver that it'll be Brock Osweiler again this week for the Broncos, it will be Brady Osweiler 1 instead. From the 44. Final half minute. Here comes late pressure to Brady. Throws in the middle. It's held on to by Brandon LaFell. at the 21-yard line.
What a great catch by LaFell. Another three-man rush. And New England in field goal position.
Second timeout taken by the Patriots. 27 seconds to go. Just as we came back, Gene Steratore announced that the previous play is under review. New England was the team that took the timeout. And again, last 2 minutes, all reviews initiated from upstairs in the booth. We'll take a look. On that rollover, it's the whole process of the LaFell catch. He's got to secure it at some point. There's a good look in. See, the ball has not touched the ground at all. And then as you continue on the replay, as he rolls over, he's still got to finish it when he gets to the other side here on his back. He gets that hand on it. So as Gene Steratore takes a look in consultation with New York, we'll step out.
It must be falling away. I must be sound and color.
Patriots would have first down at the Buffalo 20 with 27 seconds and a timeout left. You see Josh McDaniels and Tom Brady discussing their strategy. John, this drive is the best portion of the game for the New England offense as we wait to see if this one holds up or not.
Buffalo using a three-man pass rush. I think LaFell caught that football, Mike, but
I think the question, John, is on the very end as he goes onto his back the second time around and rolls over. Does the ball come in contact with the ground, and in any way does he lose control? That's where the only question you could have at this point would be. Here is the catch by LaFell. Might be a stance. And Gene Steratore has the ruling.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. It is a completed pass. First down, New England.
He got on his back, and as he rolled over, the ball does come in contact with the ground. So hard to tell if his hand came off and looking in from both sides. So it'll stand, and it's at the 20 for the Patriots in first down.
I'll be shocked if Rex Ryan doesn't blitz here. He's used a three-man rush. Tom Brady has a couple completions. He's had plenty of time to think about which blitz to call. Expect heat.
Interesting here, really using the width of the field as the motion comes to bring White into the backfield.
Easy. I want 53 and 52.
On first down, they do bring three. Brady had to get out of there and throws it incomplete as he just eluded the rush with Mario Williams in pursuit.
When you let all your backs have free releases, you've only got 5 protectors. And you hear Tom Brady up there saying 53, 52. So the offensive linemen are blocking the 3 down linemen and the linebackers that Brady points out. Problem is, sometimes you have 90 numbers playing linebacker, 20 numbers playing linebacker. It's been a state of confusion so far.
Here, Brady continuing to spend extra time here, making sure the protections are all secure. Pocket collapses on him there, and he throws it incomplete as one more time he gets hit. That has been the story of this first half, that pressure from Buffalo. 3rd and 10.
I like what I'm seeing from Buffalo. Mario Williams, Manny Lawson, Hughes. This is a high-priced pass rush unit, and they're paid for these kinds of situations. And Marcel Darius with inside penetration as well. They need this unit to capitalize with all these backup linemen playing for the Patriots.
3rd and 10. Again, New England has a timeout left. Free runner. Brady gets rid of it. Complete. White with the first down. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. The missed tackle turns into a Patriots touchdown.
The one time you blitz Tom Brady, he rips you. Nickel Roby comes off the slot. Tom Brady in his new 3rd down 2-minute back. Read it perfectly. You're going to see the blitz come right off your right side. Brady reads it perfectly. Throws the ball to his hot receiver. And Corey Graham can't make the open field one-on-one tackle. Beautiful stiff arm. James White, the ex-4th-round pick. They needed him to step up, and so far, he's made a couple nice plays tonight. What a drive by New England.
Skowski for the extra point. Snap handled well by Ryan Allen. Held at bay all half until that final snap. You can see the frustration of Rex Ryan.
I know how it is. You're all set to book a flight using your airline credit card miles. And surprise, those seats sometimes cost a ridiculous number of miles, making it really hard to book the flight you want. Luckily, there's a better way. With the Capital One Venture Card. With Venture, you'll earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. And when you're ready to travel, just book the flight you want on any airline. Then use your miles to cover the cost. Now you're getting somewhere. What's in your wallet?
I feel like you've seen this movie so many times. Rex Ryan's giving him confusion, giving him troubles. And what happens at the end? The missed field goal by Carpenter gives good field position. And against the 3-man rush, Brady's able to hit a couple of passes to get downfield. Completions of 18, 24, and 20. And Rex Ryan has been barking up and down the sideline this entire minute since the touchdown was scored. For James White, 2nd year out of Wisconsin, 1st time in the end zone in his NFL career. Bouncing ball is hopped on by Buffalo's Boobie Dixon, who's knocked out of bounds with 8 seconds left.
Well, Mike, when you blitz, somebody has to cover the back. I don't know if Rex is upset with Corey Graham for not getting down in coverage, or maybe Mario Williams is supposed to peel on White, but that's too much space for any kind of blitz to work. And Rex Ryan is not happy. It's either Graham or Mario Williams. Somebody didn't do what they're supposed to do. And you make a mistake against Tom Brady, that's what happens. You throw your headsets. You don't go into the locker room in a good mood. I wouldn't want to be Lisa Salters having to interview him.
I just point out, Gene Steratore stopped that snap from happening because Matthew Slater, the special teams Pro Bowler for the Patriots, was hurt on that kickoff to start, or to end, I should say, the first half. The start of the second half, we'll see New England get the ball. And they scored before the half and get the ball. Always seems to work out the Patriot way. They're up 10-3. Here's Chris Berman with the Toyota halftime.
Hi, Michael. Thank you very much. You give Tom Brady 46 seconds, and a very close game turns into a touchdown lead. Hi, everybody. Great to be with you as we approach the holiday weekend. Let us be among the first to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Plenty of thanks by Patriots fans to their team for winning every game to date. 10 rounds of thanks for Carolina Panther fans to their NFL heroes. Perfect slate still. And in Charlotte yesterday, Cam Newton and the Panthers certainly got the true spirit of Thanksgiving off to a roaring start. Here we go with our final drive, 100 yards in 100 seconds. So the Redskins did a little scoring, so Cam Newton decides, I'm going to throw it. Jonathan Stewart, it's a touchdown. A young fan gets the ball. Cam Newton, the big guy, Mike Tolbert, another young fan gets the ball. Cam Newton, look at that smile. Cam Newton, Teddy Ginn, a young fan gets a ball. Cam Newton to Greg Olsen, touchdown Panthers, a young fan gets a ball. And touchdown coming in bunches. This is Devin Funches, another gift to the fans. Panthers 10-0. Jameis Winston, not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 touchdown passes as the Bucs roll in Philly. Tampa Bay 5-5. They gave up 10 to Cincinnati to see them tie the game late. But Carson Palmer, final minute. J.J. Nelson, Larry Fitzgerald, 3 completions. Palmer beats his old team. Field goal good for Bruce Arians and company. Both teams 8-2. Green Bay brought the defense against Adrian Peterson in a showdown game. Aaron Rodgers to James Jones. Did we say that Aaron Rodgers would find James Jones? Did we say that Aaron Rodgers would find James Jones? Big win for the Packers, tied atop the division. Shovel, Matt Hasselbeck. He's 3-0 and starts. Colts beat the Falcons. Tony Romo back, starting with a left-handed pass. He's 3-0 and starts. Dallas wins. Catch of the day on the field. DeAndre Hopkins, Houston. Catch of the field off the field. Coach Jay Gruden, Redskins. And the tallest guy to throw a touchdown, Brock Osweiler, Broncos win. The biggest guy to score a touchdown, Don Terry, boom, po, 346 pounds, Chiefs. Reminder of the fridge. Yes, it was the fridge that started this one. And touchdown there. We remember the fridge 30 years ago, still near and dear to every fan's football hearts, and certainly those in Chicago as well. Those in Carolina, those Panthers, they try to make it 11 for 11 on Thanksgiving Day in Dallas. Can the Patriots make it 10 for 10 tonight? 30 minutes to go. We'll see. When we return, Morton Adam, the full trip around the rest of the league. Marshawn Lynch, injury, Denver starting quarterback. What's the situation? We'll be back.
This halftime is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.